Welcome back to the county seat. We have been discussing partisan versus nonpartisan in county races, and we've kind of covered the two different perspectives fairly well, but we've got 3 minutes to sum up. And I will start that by letting you take the first shot there, Mark.
I would agree that there are some higher profile positions, such as the legislative body, which is the county commission or council, and the sheriff, the attorney or district attorney in the case of Salt Lake County, especially those positions, and probably the clerk, objectively with the election process. Those would be better, potentially they would be better. But the legislative body must remain partisan, and then those higher profile, so as to not be involved in the politics, would be better served as maybe nonpartisan, but the treasurer, recorder, surveyor, and assessor should continue to be, in order to have the convention process be part of that selection.
Okay, well, that's a good point to make. Jim?
Well, with all deference to my good friend, you know, my philosophy is this. I believe wholeheartedly that the partisan process in the United States has gotten off the rails. And I'll say that as a blanket statement.
Yeah.
And what I find is the individuals I talk to want us to get back to issues. They want us to focus on solutions. They don't want us to align based on artificial alliances and allegiances and perceptions. And in our culture, especially here in this state, there are significant pressures to align. And many people feel those pressures. And from my standpoint, you know, partisanship has no business in government. Good ideas and commitment to the public good is what should be driving our agenda. And I think that I want to run on my issues, and I think the citizens should have a right to vote based on issues.
Well, on the local level, we've got about a minute left, a little less than a minute.
Well, I'll certainly take a minute. I've never.
What about making having some kind of mechanism that it is a county by county option, like some other things are? Because some counties are concerned about, you know, protecting their commission from outside influences, and they want partisan. Is that possible?
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing to do, because I believe one of my philosophies would be that the electorate is what determines what happens within their government system, rather than something that is against their will.
Okay. 10-second summary. You agree?
I'd echo exactly. I mean, the bottom line.
Look at that! I got you two together.
Well, that's the heart of government is the representation and the will of the people. And again, there can be room for diversity in the system. You don't want a cookie cutter it. But I'd be interested to see. Put it to a vote. Let's see what the people say in these counties.
There you go. We've finished our topic for the county seat today. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll look for you next Sunday morning, 8 o'clock, right here on ABC4.